Good luck, Daddy! The sooner the better.
Yeah. I don't want to be here at night. Come on. Come on, we gotta get on the road. Just gonna keep dragging it. We got diesel. More miserable than now, if you can believe it. Alright, so this was an accident right outside the Walmart. Like, just as we were leaving, a guy ran the red light and just smashed. It's not like car crashes are just horrific noises.
I know.
There was no squealing, there was nothing. It was just like,
yeah.
I think everybody got out.
Alright, we're pulling over because something is wrong looking out the side of the window.
Yeah, the RV feels a little bit more tweaked.
Okay. We're in New York. Roads are terrible. We don't know what happened. Something smells bad. There's no busted. Is that us that smells like that or something else here?
No, it wouldn't be a smell.
Well, it smells just like, what is it?
Broken leaf spring.
Oh, fun. Fun. Yeah, the road armor's down.
Oh man, I knew it was feeling weird. All right.
What's the plan, Stan?
I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's make some calls.
Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful.
So I thought this was going to be a video about, you know, taking care of issues with growing children on the road. No. So Jess has been on the phone while I've been seeing if we have the right tools, and she tracked down a leaf spring. So I don't know if it's exactly the right one, but it's close enough to get us to Elkhart where they can just swap it out for us at Lippert, because we were going in there for some service anyways.
Right. So we've detached. We're gonna take the truck. I'm gonna go pick up the part, and he's gonna keep working on this. So that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Google Maps is always the best.
So actually, I've chalked our tires. I've got it on the leveling system, and I've got it jacked up on this side a little bit more, and down on the other side, just to aid in this.
All right. Well done, babe. Everything's all apart, so we have the spring.
This is the best time to learn. When you're stuck on the side of the road, and that's exactly why I bought that tool right there, so we could do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So just found a leaf pack, and as long as I didn't break anything, you know, taking it apart, then we should be back up and running in a couple hours. It's a 45-minute drive there and back. that's going to be the longest thing.
The other option would be to have the part overnighted to us, and since we're supposed to be at Grand Design tomorrow, as soon as we get this fixed, the sooner the better.
Yeah, I don't want to be here at night. There's no lights here, but
you don't want to be on the side of the road.
I don't want to be on the side of the road.
Sorry, it's probably really, really loud. There's lots of trucks going by. I'm gonna jump in the truck right now and head to the shop that we found. It's the 4th one we called that actually has the part.
He was pretty confident that it was the right one.
He's very confident that it's the right one. Okay. So, off we go.
Life is wonderful. Life is wonderful. Never understood.
Good luck, Daddy. So we're like perfect, right? Awesome. Oh, thank God. Holy cow. McDonald in Newburgh, New York, you have saved the day. So they had 2 of the same one. He got us new U-bolts. They never suggest that you use old U-bolts. So we are all set and we're heading back to Corey and we're gonna get this thing back on the road.
All right, so I think Jess mentioned it already, but I looked on the other side and there was a bend kind of where the other one broke. So better safe than sorry. We're gonna change them both out. Not looking forward to it. I thought we just had one, but these look like, I mean, the guy was pretty confident.
He measured them exactly.
Okay. Anyways, he treated us right. I'm gonna say he gave us all of this stuff, and it was like $104. And I think he threw these in. I think.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Really, really nice.
Really nice guy.
Super thankful for McDonald and McDonald.
We got some pickles. Okay, that's gonna sound really strange, but there's sour pickles that you can buy in the Northeast for Italians. Ham Italian. I'm gonna let her describe it for you. It's the best thing ever. So she was running around and we were eating Italians.
Now Lily and I get to have ours.
Time to get dirty again.
All right, so Corey mentioned an Italian from Amato's, which is one of our favorite places in New England, and it's because they make Italian sandwiches, which is just a ham and cheese sub a little bit differently. The key ingredient, like Corey mentioned, is a sour pickle, so he was very excited that we picked up an entire jar of sour pickles to take with us because you cannot find them anywhere else in the United States that we have found so far. So if you know of any place where you can get sour pickles other than New England, let us know. An Italian sub is just ham and cheese, and then it's just adding on some of these sour pickles, which are absolutely amazing, adding on a few tomatoes. We don't really care for onions and peppers, so we don't add those. I love black olives. That's another thing that you can put on in the middle of that. And then the biggest piece beyond the sour pickles is that you want to salt and pepper your sandwich. And last ingredient, which is going to sound strange to some people, is that you put a little bit of olive oil drizzled on the top, and that is an Italian. The guy at the shop mentioned that part of the reason why you shouldn't use the same U-bolts is that sometimes it can actually mess up the thread, and so he said you should really always get new U-bolts with it just in case, because if the thread is messed up you won't be able to tighten it as tight as it needs to be safe. It's just not coming over far enough, baby. We're so close, honey. It's in, but it won't go all the way through. It's just not lined up or something. It's loose, but it's not going in. And I can't see why. There we go. Go. In. Okay.
Okay.
Woo!
I've never done this before, so I think maybe we probably should do the other side at the same time, but we're into it now. So I think if I can get this. What's that?
We do, thank you.
If I can get this close enough. Yeah, see, it's just.
Yeah, it's just not quite close enough. Oh, we broke a leaf spring. We're just replacing the part. We just went and got another one. So he's just getting them reattached.
Cool RV for him.
Oh, nice. Well, we live in an RV for a living.
We've been thinking about it.
You should. It's amazing. Until stuff like this happens.
Until this breaks off, we're good.
Well, you guys will love it. Best decision we ever made. We've been on the road for almost 5 years.
What do you do for a living, man?
Right now we have a travel brand and we have a YouTube channel. So apparently we had the jack too low. We needed to lift it up a little bit higher for it to actually like connect so we could get the bolts in.
I guess it's a game of give and take trying to get these things to line up, but they're lining up.
Job, babe.
Okay.
One down, one to go. Just like NASCAR, babe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is his hammer, right?
Multi-tool. So this one, as you can see right here, and I have a picture of it too, but it's like it's bent like at this point in a little bit. So I didn't want to take the chance, and the guy at the leaf spring place didn't recommend it either. So
No.
better safe than sorry.
Yeah, let's get her changed out.
It was a little easier on the other side. My knees are digging into these reeds.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be miserable later.
Sorry, babe.
More miserable than now, if you can believe it. New, old, you can tell the old one's lost a little bit of its flex,
Wow.
which is I'm pretty sure fairly normal. But it actually looks
this
like
side looks like it's really big.
these springs go up a little higher than those springs. He was saying that there's a good chance we hit another bump. That's just gonna snap right there.
We're in New York, so there's going to be another bump.
There's gonna be another bump. There's gonna be another bump. We learned a little bit doing the last one. I mean, all this is very straightforward. Just a few bolts and whatever. The finagling is with the jacks, using these or just a regular stand jack like under here. You gotta give and take to get these to even out so you can get all the bolts in. But after that, it's just a few bolts. It just is not fun to do on the side of the road.
You got it, babe.
We got it. Teamwork. I mean, that's the thing. Obviously, you can do this yourself, but I mean, if you're a team, it makes it go that much easier. So while she was calling, trying to find parts and dealing with all that, I was able to come out here, assess the situation, you know, kind of eyeball it, see if I had the right tools, see if while she was going out to get the new leaf springs, if I needed her to pick up an extra tool or a different size socket, but I had it all, which is really good. So teamwork. As far as this goes, I mean, this is also pretty straightforward. There's a hole, there's a flat part, there's a hole, there's a flat part. Goes right in. So it's really pretty straightforward. First, this is probably all of our videos. This is how I'm doing it, and then there's probably the right way to do it. So I'm first gonna put these on. I'm pretty sure that putting the U-bolts on and getting that tightened down is probably the first best step. Then the one that's stationary, putting this set on here, and then this one moves. So this is the one you finish with because you can fine tune it a little bit.
Which is another reason why it's helpful to have another person, because while one is moving things around, the other one can be like messing with the bolts.
Because sometimes you got to refine a little bit, and it's only right for a split second, and that split second is hard to do without two people. It can be done, but it takes some engineering, like with ratchet straps and all that. And I don't know that this matters, but star pattern for your tires, star pattern for this too.
Makes sense. After this experience, what is your thoughts on carrying an impact gun with us?
Oh, I knew before this happened that it's going to save my life.
I mean, it's literally saving us right now.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you could do it.
I know, but...
It would take forever.
So this is the finagling we're talking about as far as lifting and lowering to get that to line up.
Yes, I need a new jack. This is just what was in the truck.
There we go.
So I can only move this so much because this is going to come off the jack.
Yep.
Anyways, all of this to say, this is probably not the right way to do this. We're gonna get it done. It's just to encourage you to not worry about stuff. You can figure it out. Because obviously I've never done this. Let's suck it in.
Yeah, you're good. Let's flush now. Yeah, baby. All right.
Are you in manual mode? Hit the down arrow and then hit enter. Yeah. Now hit retract. And then rear. Okay. A little bit more. That's good.
There you go.
Straighten it right out. Okay.
Well done.
All right. Now I think we just have to watch the leaf springs. If these go down and this leaf goes like that, then we're in trouble.
That's an issue.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure when we jack it up and the tire goes up that this is coming up and not going down. Okay. Look, my hands almost look as pretty as yours. You win.
I don't know that that's winning. Let's jack this piece up.
Okay. There we go. So that's exactly what we want it to do. We want it to go up and match the other one and not flip underneath
The other one's going up too.
Nice.
Oh, one thing that we haven't mentioned is the fact that this literally happened a mile before this rest stop. This would be a much different experience if we were on the side of the road. So I am thankful that it happened here. So what I think happened is we hit a bridge exchange and we just hit it hard. I didn't think much of it because all these roads are so bad. I needed to take my own device and slow down for them. But I don't think it really would have mattered.
Lily and I hit it on the way back. I know exactly where it happened.
They went by it, so I think that's where it happened. Luckily, it was right here. What I didn't know anything broke because it kind of just settled down. But I noticed, looking out the rearview mirror, that the RV just looked slightly tweaked. And when you look in the rearview mirror for so many miles, you notice the most minuscule of differences. So I noticed a little bit of a difference and pulled over, and that's when we started filming. And I was hoping it was one of those ones. We've filmed before when we thought something happened and nothing happened. But we're on the back end of it now.
That's right. And we've learned lots of valuable things.
Almost ironic. We are on our way to Lippert and Grand Design to do maintenance. They were gonna check all this stuff and make sure it was good. Now they can check my work. Okay, we still need to go up like half an inch. All right, we're getting a new jack.
No. Here we go.
Come on, we gotta get on the road. So close.
It's this one.
Come on. Oh yes, a little bit more. Okay, there you go.
On.
Good job, honey.
Dear Lord.
Good job. You always want to put these on hand tight, because if you just try to jack them on, you could cross thread it and you don't even know it and just beat it up. Okay, that's what I learned at NASCAR.
Holy moly, babe. How you feeling?
Let's wait until we're rolling. If it falls off, just gonna keep dragging it. We got a diesel.
Corey's a rock star. He just changed out 2 leaf springs, one on each side.
You did just as much as me. You might have done more because you're the one that had to go get the leaf springs.
Okay, we're gonna drive just a little bit, not the full 11 hours to get to Elkhart. We've pushed off some of our appointment for tomorrow, so we're good. Time to go. Well done, babe. Teamwork. I don't know if that's good or bad or whatever.
No, that's our trailer axle. That's what it should be stopped. So we're not anywhere near over.
Nice. Okay. I was a little nervous about that. All right.
Well, when you break an axle, you kind of are.
Yeah, you get a little concerned that as much care as we take in making sure everything is light and that we remove as much weight as possible, and we have our like 50-pound challenges or 200-pound challenges.
Yeah.
This is good.
This app is mega easy.
Yeah.
You just get the
fun.
app, put your money in, and type in that location number, which is 1759, and that's it.
$13.
13 bucks.
That's good money spent.
Yes.
It looks a lot closer from this angle than it actually was.
And this is, I don't know, 20 hours later. In several states over. But we'll talk about that in a minute.
So like Corey mentioned, while we were on the side of the road, we were already on our way to Elkhart, which was perfect timing. We had some meetings with our partners here and we were getting some preventative maintenance done. We had a previous repair that they didn't have a part for, and so we got all the skirting around the outside of the RV replaced with Grand Design. Looks incredible. We're so glad we had that done. And we also had some stuff that Lippert was gonna do to just kind of look everything over.
Yeah, they were gonna check our axles, they repacked our bearings, they changed our rotors and our brake pads, they even changed the calipers. So we are good to go. Everything is checked out. They said my work was great, so that's, you know, a confidence booster right there.
Absolutely.
So they just torqued everything down to the proper specs because obviously I didn't have a torque wrench. And also, we're really excited. We're gonna add one more solar panel. So we got that from Lippert, and we got some new kitchen digs.
Appliances, which I am so excited about. The last time we were here, we got a new 12-volt fridge. Love my stainless steel fridge, but I really wanted the microwave convection oven and our oven to match. What a cool update to be able to have like all stainless steel appliances. Really loving my kitchen right now. So it's
really
been awesome.
stainless steely in here.
I know. Okay, so let's talk just a little bit about our experience being on the side of the road for the very first time. One of our worst fears, and probably one of yours, being stranded and actually needing a part and not sure if you're actually going to be able to fix it yourself. So our one major piece of advice is don't necessarily only think about contacting RV businesses or RV related places. So we actually found our leaf spring at a spring shop that was only about 45 minutes away.
Had nothing to do with RVs.
Right, exactly. And even the other places I called that did have to do with RVs didn't have the part that we needed. So just make sure you're thinking outside the RV box when you're in these situations.
So all that to say, you guys can figure it out. You can work everything out. Just don't be worried. That little hiccup is so far down on the radar of all that we've been able to experience while on the road. So that brings me to why the heck did the leaf spring break? They said things just break. But the first thing that we did was go check our weight at the CAT scale. We're really careful. We're super careful about where we're putting weight, how much weight we put in it. But even as careful as we always are with weight, we still wanted to go to the CAT scales because we broke something. We were actually underweight. We were within stock specs, and we actually have upgraded axles. So even with the upgraded axles, we're at stock specs. But what the CAT revealed was that our pin weight, our tongue weight was over. So our rear axle of our truck was overloaded a little bit. All we had to do to fix that was get rid of some stuff. We were actually carrying around stuff from the solar install and from the renovation. So we got rid of it, and then we redistributed some weight in the back of the RV to pull some weight off the front tongue.
So something to really keep in mind is that where you put weight in the RV is almost as important as how much weight you have in it. So if you realize that you're a little heavy on one end versus the other, you can actually start maneuvering the weight in a different spot to be able to even yourself out. So for the next few days, we're going to be hanging out with some friends and checking out some things in the local area.
And I am so excited about next episode. As we head further west, one of our FOS crew members is a bladesmith. I have always wanted to forge a knife, and that's what we're doing next week.